Good evening, my dear viewers. A very warm welcome on behalf of Global Education and Training Institute. Today we have a very special guest with us, Mr. Raghuram Malladi. He is a Cambridge International Diploma holder and certified trainer on teaching and learning methodologies. He is a plastic processing technologist backed with 10 years of industrial experience in India's lead group, Tata. His passion towards education, training, and working with students helped him to serve education service since last 17 years. He was the mentor and coach for many aspirant trainers and teachers for their Cambridge International Examination (CIE) to successfully complete their diploma and certificate courses. He is also experienced in designing and delivering science, social science, English, and math subject oriented workshops for teachers. He has international expertise of training teachers in Royal Kingdom of Bhutan to inspire and equip its in-service teachers with new teaching methodologies, mentoring and coaching for school heads, technology-aided teaching and learning, on-the-job practical skill, and also their professional development. So, in the process, he trained more than 10,000 teachers in all syllabi on empowering them on latest trends in education and 500 principals and school heads on mentoring and monitoring process. He developed modules on reflective teaching, understanding learning, assessment, both formative and summative, question paper preparation, classroom management, and so on. He is the recipient of highly commended Employee Award from the Centre of British Teachers, London, UK. He is presently holding position in Aschand and Company Limited as product manager for its school education division, taking care of teacher support sessions and product briefings pan India. And he has he is such a professional person with such a intense experience, but still he did not stop learning all through the pandemic. When we were sitting back at home, what he did was he was learning online, taking several courses, namely Foundation of Teachers for Learning, being a teacher on behalf of Commonwealth Education Trust and offered by Corosa in May 2020. Then he did several courses from Udemy and other organizations. So I warmly welcome you, sir. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Zainab. Hello, everybody, and namaste. Yeah, signing in is Raghuram here. Most of us do not know what we do not do with what we know, and doesn't like someone telling that we do not know something, right? This is happening because we assume that we know what we can do. Yes, my dear educators, this is the session on what we know and what we can do. Technically, this is called the knowing-doing gap. I'm here to throw light on how we all can close the gap between the two entities, the knowing and doing. We think that we know very well, but when it comes to the action, we are delaying it or postponing it or procrastinating it or not doing at all. Generally, after attending sessions like this, or webinars or lessons or discourses, we gain a lot of knowledge and feel that at that particular moment, we feel that I learned a great thing today, and today I'm going to start applying from today itself. However, we often miss the most important factor as to how to apply in the daily life, in the real-time situations, and just leave the knowledge there itself and thereby widen the gap between what we learned and what to do. My dear friends, I will take you through the PPT for your convenience so that this can register into your mind. All right. Yeah, this is the knowing doing gap. Turning knowledge into action. I took this as a tagline. How to put our knowledge into action. Knowing what to do is not just enough. crores of amount is spent annually on knowledge acquisition. Although knowledge management may be important, budget is important, but transforming into action is more important, which is given the least importance. That is a problem. The need of the hour is learning from the efforts. What we missed out. Today, it is an era of information. Everybody knows everything, right? Information, we are sunk in information. We are sunk in information, particularly for the past 1.5 years. We are sunk in information. Everybody knows everything. But what is missing is inspiration. Okay, so this is how the knowledge pyramid look like. So when we wanted to know something, be it a subject, be it an action, be it a skill, be it a it's a skill, it's a learning process. We try to collect as much data as we can related to the knowledge. Okay, for example, the mobile usage of mobile. Okay, I wanted an Android mobile. I will collect all the data related to Android mobile with respect to the latest trend, latest operating system, latest features and everything. I will gather all the information regarding that, and I feel that yes, I have got the knowledge about it. But when it comes to the action, just imagine how much percentage of the features in the mobile phone we are using, you are putting into action. When we see this, it's really alarming. It's not just with you and me, it is with everybody, that 70% of what we already know about the features are already there is not being put into action. Okay, that is a gap here. You can see that gap between knowledge and action, right? So this is what happens. Yes, I got the Android mobile, the latest one with all the beautiful features, everything is good, and I have spent for it, excellent. But when it comes to putting into action, there the gap widens, and slowly we will contain, oh, it's okay, not necessary now, but I need the feature. It's the case of the mobile phone. What about TV? When we go for the Android TV, now everything is latest TV at home, and we have got around 110 channels minimum. And there are TV where it works for 250, 300 channels also. But are we really going deeper into that? How much effectively we are using for the investment what we have done? But we know that these many features are there, but when it put into action, there also the gap is coming. Okay, and when it comes to the students part of it, they feel that mathematics, I know the data about complete mathematics, I know the complete mathematics is around 4 skills, good, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, good, and we have got all the information related to that, 2-digit addition, 3-digit addition, 4-digit, like that. Likewise, it's going, and knowledge is coming and action is happening. So the gap comes when the student feel that how to put into action. That is where we as educators have to put into, really focus on. So I will focus, I will help you to understand this particular gap, how to reduce the gap. I hope I'm very clear about it. And I will go to the even the kitchen also. When you go to the kitchen, I know I wanted to prepare a biryani. I know the data related to that particular thing, and I got all the information related to biryani and all. How to prepare it, I know it, but how to do it is missing. Again, I had to rely on somebody else and start comparing with. So, as it stands, this is the gap we are always, getting used to. And as it says, psychology says that anything that is learned, rather anything is just learned lasts only for 27 days. Anything that is acquired lasts only for 27 days maximum. Be it a mobile, be it a car, for example. The first day you will be doing all sort of, it's my car. You will be cleaning everything. And as it goes on, 27th day, everything is gone, and it's okay. It's my car. No, the same my car is coming again here as a my car here. But skill, it's not like that. Skill acquisition is always there till we die. Okay, so knowledge pyramid has to be very strong without any gap between these. So what are the gaps? What is the gap that is coming into this between the knowledge and action? What is bothering us is this. Okay, why we are not able to put our knowledge into action? The first one states that no action, talk only. The first one states that no action, talk only. In what way that comes to? Because talking is very cheap. I know that it is happening. Oh, it's okay. I will do it later. Something like that, isn't it? Talk in seminars, presenting paper. A lot of information is shared, but what is lacking? I told you is inspiring is missing. Inspiration will come only if we become a role model to the children. Not just talking. There are many teachers, they will be coming and say, it's very easy. You couldn't do even two-digit addition. It's very bad. It's very easy. Come on, do it. It's easy for us, but for him, it is, that gap is still there. Because only action happened. So far, only action was happening. But when you reduce that, the knowledge, when the knowledge you put into action in a very creative way, you are the cleverer person. Okay, so reduce the talk and put more into action. Action speaks. Okay, talk in seminars, presentation of papers, even the presentation of paper also. Oh my God, today's presentation of paper is completed. Thank God. That is how we take a sigh of relief and we get contained. We have to reduce that factor of contentment. Still, yes, I should improvise on this. That sort of tendency should come, so that you learn more. More knowledge is acquired. More creativity is put in. More masterpieces. You become a legend when you reduce the talk and put into action. That is the first factor that creates a gap. Second one is memory instead of thinking. Memory instead of I remember somewhere teacher told me about this. I remember somewhere, but I still don't remember how it is done. And that is the reason why we cultivate the habit of making notes taking for the children. The children, please help the children to take down notes, their own notes, not you giving the notes. And there are many people like us, who take down notes whenever I'm sure you are also taking down notes when I am talking. At least important words you are taking down, and that will help you in the future. When you recall, okay, this man was telling something. Okay, good. Instead of just remembering that this man was there, some session was there in GETI and all. No, when you look into the paper, you can just see how I presented live. Okay, and past success can make the change more difficult. We feel that oh my God, it's okay, that's enough, nothing more. Again, I don't want to touch it again. How many people we have seen, right? Mathematics, algebra, when we hear about algebra, when we hear about geometry and all, sir, please, sir, now I don't have mathematics. It's already over and I passed, I got 10 on 10. That's enough. No, life is not that. That creates a gap there. That creates a gap. You know that it is there, but you do not know how to do it. It will not help us to make our future generation to get into the seriousness of the subject what we are doing. Past success will never make a change. Okay, and lot of pressure will be felt because of that. When you say that I sung a song and I got a first prize during that, okay, everybody will say, okay, now you sing that particular song. Oh my God, it's a pressure for me. Then you will be telling, oh, at that time it was fine, sir, and now you will be telling that my throat is not good and all these things. So don't go by the past, what is already over. Okay, so second factor is memory instead of thinking. The first one is no action, talk only, and second one is memory instead of thinking. And third, very, very, very crucial one is fear of failure. Fear of failure, which leads to thinking about, why should I be different from others? One. Second thing is for children, it comes very, very, very difficult. What if my friend is not talking to me if I answer teacher question? And for the teachers also, they will be, what if I only submit the lesson plan to the management and not others? Or they feel that, I already submitted. Okay. So these are the this stops you from putting your knowledge into action. This creates a question mark into you. Even if you wanted to do that, you are not able to do because of fear of failure, because of others, of being different. Maybe I might be penalized for a different action than others. Maybe if you are doing more, I will be given more responsibility. This is a general trend, right? So better, keep quiet. Fear of failure, happy. But here I say, but please overcome this. So we'll see how to overcome this. But these are the factors we are looking into that. And the fourth important one is misleading measurement. Okay, and many measurements are flawed. Many measurements, because this is the one which will help us to change and which will stop us to change also. Though we wanted to change, we feel that contented. Okay, this much is enough. Though activity bus hai isko 10 minute के लिए बस है. Even if right from the beginning itself we have been horned like that. For a question or for an answer of 10 marks, you will be writing 4 pages, and you feel that this is enough because I have already covered important words. That's enough. You feel that is enough. Somebody, he will be writing 20 pages and expect all the 10 marks for that without even one related vocabulary, isn't it? So misleading measurement is that. And we have to really check into, are we measuring the right thing there? And are we measuring in the right way? Or just, casually we are telling. When we say that, smart objectives are being made before the lesson plan is done, we have to measure to that, right? We have to ensure that, that measurement is done. The child has achieved it. They are able to do after the lesson. At the end of the lesson, my children will be able to. So that measurement has to be very, very clear. And we have to be very, it has to match to the activities what we are doing. And another question which comes to your mind, has to come to your mind, is, are you trying to do the right thing using these particular measurements? Okay. So this will help you in avoiding this misleading measurement. Go by it. Go by a structured plan. If you feel that, yes, I need 2 activities at least daily, stick to that. And be very confident in that. All right. And the fifth, very, very important thing, and that is a very major one, which is internal competition. Internal competition is one factor which increases the innovation and productivity among the institutes. In what way the other institute or other school or other college or other organization is better than mine is the way we handle our internal resources. Never compare with other people, because competition inside, if it is inside, internal competition is good, but it should be here. It should not lead to the reduction in knowledge sharing. That's where this particular platform is helping us a lot. How beautiful this particular platform is. I wouldn't have been able to reach out to you and share this had this platform not been given to me, right? It's such an open thing. So I'm able to share my knowledge with you. And here an individual is placed above along with the team. Individual rewards need not be given. It's a team effort completely. It's a team effort. And we post to help others. Internal competition should be so healthy for us. Okay, so these are the 5 factors. What are the 5 factors? The first one is no action, talk only. So we reduce the talk and put more into the action part. And memory, instead of thinking, just recalling what you have already done previously and feeling happy about what you have already achieved and all. No. And fear of failure has to be reduced. There's nothing to fear upon, because you have the knowledge. All you have to do is put into action. If you don't have the knowledge properly, as you have seen, information is not clear or the data is not sufficient. So I hope you are clear about the previous slide. If you have the correct data, if you have the correct information, your knowledge is strong. So why should you be fearful of? Everything is there. Everything is yours. You have the authentic data. You have a beautiful information. You have a strong knowledge, and put into action. Don't be afraid of anything. Misleading measurement. Don't get contained. Don't get contained because you got a wonderful appreciation or something. Every day is a challenging day. It's not just with one area. It is with every area, and day in and day out, and for everybody. Okay. And fifth one is internal competition. So internal competition should be so healthy that it's a team effort that is happening, not independent effort. Okay. Right. Good. So how do we put this into action? We know the reasons of the gap now, right? We know the reasons of the gap. These are the reasons for the gap. Five reasons for the gap, and how to reduce that is what fear fosters knowing. So drive it out. Just before we shared, drive out the fear, because it is your knowledge. You have the wonderful information. Beware of false analogies. Somebody will say that they are doing a wonderful job. Let them also do it. Let us also do this particular thing, and fight the competition, not to each other. Fight the competition. Come on. Are we able to do it together? Let us do it together. If this particular notion is coming into everybody, every organization will be unique. Let us fight together. Measure what matters, not something else. Don't look into the number of pages in the lesson plan. See what goes into that particular. Maybe 2-page lesson plan is more effective than 20-page lesson plan without activities. Measure what matters, and what can help turn knowledge into action. What will put into action? What is the instruction I have to give to them? Am I giving the instructions clearly? Are they able to do it independently? Is very important. And keen observation and being specific will help us a lot. Keen observation. For example, tomorrow's date is 17/4/21. I start right from my childhood. I keep observing the dates. 17 plus 4 is 21. 17 plus 4 is equal to 21. So like this, we can have tomorrow it can be 24th April also. We have a uniqueness there. 25th 25 minus 4 is 21. So addition and subtraction is already over. So help the children to find out everything around them. Keen observation into that. And please, my dear friends, there is no doing without mistakes. And please don't repeat the mistakes. Do mistakes, but don't repeat the mistakes. That's how I learned, and I have reached to this extent. And how to close the gap? How to close the gap? I have bolded, kept the word bolded so that you can identify that. Having an action-oriented organization culture. It's a process-centric, not people-centric. For everybody, it applies. For everybody, process means for everybody. It's not person-centric, it is process-centric. So whoever comes to the organization, they are expected to follow these principles. So there is no biasing there. Okay, having an action-oriented organization culture. is what process centric is. Rewarding the action. Rewarding the action, not the discussion. There are many people who attends to all the meetings, not talking anything. But there will be one person who will be attending only few, which is very important, and he will be talking and he is being appreciated. Right? So reward the action, not the discussion. So that, you're encouraging. Come on, at least one idea today I want from my team. One idea for this week. Okay, excellent. Like that, in rotation, we can have lot of idea sharing, and people will wait for their contribution as an idea. So periodically sharing the values and principles of the organization will help us. Periodically sharing, so that your vision is being closer. Using your mission, you will be reaching to your vision of the organization. And trust people. That's very important. Trust people with you by showcasing how they are valued. Trust is very, very important, because others are believing you. So trust people. And coach and mentor, this is the most beautiful and very important step for a professional growth, or for you to understand that, yes, I'm doing a mistake. I just encourage you to do the mistake, but who has to correct it? But who has to help you understand that is a mistake? Only your mentor can do that. So have a mentor and allow them to help you out in coming out of these mistakes. And repeat the attention and vision periodically. Okay, and promote the job training. Don't impose, don't be compulsive that you have to attend this particular thing. Let them also enjoy, but at least yearly once you have to attend this much. Training is very important. Training is very, very important in every area. And be simple, and don't be in a hurry. Just because I have given this many action points, don't start immediately. Start one by one. And by starting, you'll know this one, my dear friend. The first step is always the hardest. Look at the picture, please, my dear friends. Look at the picture. You can see the success at the distance, right? You can see the success at the very distant. And we have got, a lot of steps towards the success. But see the first step. And many people ignore this. And there are many people who don't take any action, and they will just be there. He knows that, that I should do something, but he is not able to do anything there. He is there. Take action. What to do? It could be a small stool. It could be a small ladder. It could be something you have to, take an aid to cross that particular first step, so that other steps are very easy there. So like this, my dear friends, a lot of people have already reached the success, but there are many who are still at the step number 1. So with this, I request you to please take some action to overcome this particular step number 1, so that you will reach out the success, and you will fulfill your dream come true. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, you can raise it. Doctor, thanks for listening to me.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an enlightening and motivating session, I would say. Like, we all have been attending these seminars, presenting papers in these seminars, but the attitude that we have is it's done and it's gone for good. This shouldn't be the attitude. That is what I learned from your presentation today.
Thank you so much.
So, a simple question, sir. I don't see any question coming. So, there are gaps, as you said. So how can we easily close these gaps being a teacher? Like, for example, I am a teacher. How can I close these gaps?
First of all, start identifying what is the gap of yours. There are 5 gaps we have seen.
Yes, as you told. Yes, sir.
Majorly, it is the fear of failure only. So when we go with the percentages, major part goes with fear of failure. And the second one is your misleading measurement. So work on these things. Don't get contained saying that this is enough. Many times we see 10 days lesson plan है, and you feel that 10 days के लिए 10 activities क्यों, 2 बस है, इन बच्चों का इतना ही बस है. No, we don't confine to that particular thing. Maybe children will enjoy and learn more if you have more activities. Don't get confined. One. Second one is very importantly, have a mentor. You right to help you identify this. Okay, doctor.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. So, my
Thanks a
dear
lot.
viewers, I hope it was same for you all as it was same enlightening and very motivating for me. So, with this, I would like to thank all my viewers and especially our guest for today, Mr. Raghuram, sir. So,
Thank
with
you.
this, on behalf of GETI, I would like to thank all of you. As we all know, GETI is always Global Education and Training Institute is always working towards transformation of education, and we work for transformation by providing training. As Sir said, like always take training and reflect upon those trainings. So for
Yeah.
like to see for our upcoming trainings, go to our website and you can check on for our upcoming trainings for the summer season, and also you can call on the number provided there. Thank you so much, sir. Have a very good evening, all of you.
Thank you,
Bye
and
bye.
stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay
Thank you.
safe. Yeah, it's bedtime.